Okay, hello everyone, good evening. Good evening, one and all. So, I hope you all are doing well. A warm welcome to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. So, once you are live, please do like the session and please do comment so that I know who all are live in the class. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, one and all. So, how are you doing? Good evening, everyone. Isn't the class live now? It should be live by now. Good evening, good evening. Yes, it is live. Okay. Okay, can you see me? Am I visible? Okay. Good evening. Has it started? Okay, good evening, everyone. So, namaste, a very good evening to all of you. A very warm welcome to all of you. I hope you all are doing well. I'm also good. And please do like the session and share the session as well so that more of students can join our session. So I hope you all are doing well. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Namaste. I am good, and yes, Rio is also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And as you can see, it's a session based on top 50 error detection questions. Those were asked in SSC CGL Tier 2 exam. So very important session for all those students who are preparing for Tier 2 exam, as well as if you are preparing for other exams, SSC exam like CHSL Tier 2, CGL Tier 2 or CGL Tier 1. This session is very important because in this session we will covering several concepts. Concepts are very important, as I always say. Concepts are very important no matter in which exam it has been asked. Question is not important, concepts are always important. So do focus on the concepts. We are going to cover top 50 error detection questions that were asked in SSC CGL Tier 2 exam. Okay. And once you are live, please do comment. Only 8. Okay, 11. Okay. So, okay. Please do like the session. Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. So, let's begin the session without any delay. So, here we have a batch for SSC CGL Tier 2, that is a crash course which is going to launch soon. In this course we are going to solve most curated questions, that is the most expected papers for SSC CGL Tier 2, curated and designed especially for SSC CGL Tier 2 exam. So if you are like, I want to prepare for CGL Tier 2, I want question oriented or curated only for CGL Tier 2, so this is the batch you are looking for. So you will get 100 plus live classes, doubt clearing session, previous year papers, topic based sessions, mock with AI analysis, 100 plus typing session, everything. So medium will be English, the content will be in English, also the delivery, the communication will also be in English. So you can enroll as soon as possible. So let's begin. Question number 1 on your screen. Please do answer. Good evening. No, it's not buffering, Mahesh. Please do check your network. Chali, fatapat se do answer the section. Do answer the question. Okay. Which? Where are the rest of the students? Only 11 are live. C. Okay. C. Okay. Let's check the question number 1. This is the best book whom I have ever read. This is the best book whom I have ever read. So let's look at whom. Whom and who. Both of these relative pronouns are used for person. We use these relative pronouns for a person. Okay, this is the first case. Who is used in subjective case and whom is used in objective case. So here in this question, whom is used for a book, which is not a person. Okay, so in this case, I am going to use that. So the correction should be, this is the best book that I have ever read. This should be a correction here. So another thing, one doubt that arrives is, why can't we use which, ma'am? Can which be used? Can we use which in this sentence? No. In superlative cases, the relative pronoun which is used is that, not which. So this is a special case which we study under the category of relative pronoun, that category. So in that cases, we use that in case of superlative degree. Here you have been given a superlative degree, so the correct relative pronoun should be that in place of which. So option number which. Option number 3 should be a correct answer. Okay. Go for question number 2. In that case also, Rahul, as we are talking about superlative degree na, so in that case also you need to use the most, and after most you need to use that, because in superlative degrees the relative case which is used is that, not which. But everyone should respect those parents, teachers and elders. Please do answer. Okay. As we all know, the possessive case of he is his, the possessive case of she is her, excuse me, the possessive case of they is their. This is the case. The possessive case of one is one's. These are the cases. So everyone should respect those parents, teachers and elders. Here those is used for everyone, and for everyone the possessive case which is used is his or her. You can't use those. The possessive case which is used for everyone, someone, anyone is his or her. In general we prefer masculine gender, so here more appropriate will be his. So go for everyone should respect his parents, teachers and elders. So correction should be in part 3 again. Okay. Yes. Respects, while going for respects, should is your model verb now. And should is, since should is a model verb, it will take verb base form, that is V1 form. So respect is correct. No need of using respects. Respect is correct. Next question. Yes, his singular is used. Model plus V1. Model verbs take base form, that is V1 form. Okay. Read the question carefully to answer. Please do answer, everyone. Please. A. Just read the question very carefully. Be present-minded while reading the questions. That will give you the gist of the question. Just read the question as it is. Don't rectify it. D part. So the speaker's emphasis is on the present day problems that are being faced by ordinary man of India. That are being faced by ordinary man of India is in passive voice. So this is correct. Another thing is the speaker's emphasis. Can't you check the spelling of emphasis here? Emphasis, P-H-A-S-I-S. This should be a correct spelling now. Although it has not mentioned that there is some spell check error, but yeah, we can sense that the speaker's emphasis should be used now. So emphasis correct spelling is E-M-P-H-A-S-I-S. This should be a correction. So correction is in part D. Okay, the speaker's emphasis is on the presented problems that are being faced by, this is your passive voice, that are being faced by ordinary man of India. Okay, so option number D should be your correct answer here. Use emphasis in place of this is spelling. The spelling given is incorrect. Okay, so option number D should be my correct answer. Next question. Good evening everyone. Good evening. It's good that you are saying break a leg in place of good luck or all the best. Huh? That's good. The first. They want to live in first floor of this building. They want to live in first floor. So there are two predictions here. So they want to live, first of all, use on in place of in. They want to live on the first floor. The first floor is very definite here. Since it is definite, I need to use article the with it. Plus, the correct uses of preposition should be focused on. They want to live on. I always live on a floor. I never live in the floor. Na? It's first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. So you always live on a floor. Na? It's not like you are living in the floor. You always live on a floor. So they want to live on the first floor of this building. This should be a correction. So option number D should be a correct answer. Is this clear to everyone? Anna? Because we live on the place. Yes. You always live on the floor. It's not like I live in the floor. Na? I always live on that floor. So that should be the sense. So option number D should be my correct answer. Next question. Very easy question. Okay, Abhishek. Have. Do answer everyone. Please do answer everyone. Have and please are very basic question, basic concepts. So just need to check the subject and verb agreement. We is, as we all know, plural subject. The verb that should be used should be plural. So we have seen that movie before. So use have in place of has. Such type of questions were asked in CGL tier 2 exam. So such was the level. No need of getting worried or nervous what type of paper will come in tier 2. Tier 2 might get difficult, might get tough. No such things. If your basics are clear, then the ride will be very, very easy for you. So just focus on your concepts. The one thing that I always say. So we have option number first is correct answer. As we all know, has, have and had. Has, have and had take verb third form. So seen has been used. Okay. So option number 1 is your correct answer. Next question. Admire is to appreciate. I admire you. I appreciate you. This is admire. I admire your things. I admire your sister. I admire your mother. I admire my mom. I love my mom. I praise my mom. This is the sense. And inspire is to motivate, to encourage, is to encourage. So the correct antonym of discourage should be inspire, not admire. Admire is to praise. You are praising someone. Belittle, yes, gave up. Okay. My father gave up smoking when I was 12 years old. Since the sentence given, since the narrator is speaking about past tense, when the narrator was 12 years old, this is describing about the past tense. So my father gave up smoking. It should be in verb second form, since we are talking about past. So my father gave up smoking when I was 12 years old. I'm talking about my past. Since past is being discussed, so I need to use simple past tense. Simple past tense structure will be subject plus verb second form plus object. Okay. So you need to use gave up in place of give. What are the verb forms of give? Please do answer everyone. What are the verb forms of give? Give, gave and gave and. Please do answer everyone. Ma'am, description. Description for what? Just read. English paper was easy to moderate, but it was too lengthy. Lengthy? What sense? How can they make English lengthy? Was the closest lengthy? Give, gave, given. Na? Give, and given. Jasprit, you are asking for description of this question. Solution, you want more explanation for this question, right? What have you been asking for? What the description means kya? Description means to explain something. And the correct spelling for description is description. CRIPTION. This is the description. This is the correct spelling. Describe is to explain something. Explanation. Explanation. Explain in detail. This is the description. Okay, so correction should be in part 1. Okay, next question. Giving gives. Very good. We should sort it out the problem ourselves rather than depending on the third party. Should is again my modal verb, and modal verb takes base first form या फिर base form, verb की first form. So I need to use sort out. I need to use sort out in place of sorted out. Why going for sorted out? Use sort out in place of sorted out. You should sort out the problem ourselves. We should sort out the problem ourselves rather than depending on third party. One more concept, that is, we takes reflexive case as ourselves. He takes reflexive case himself. Okay? What is for she? Herself. And they themselves. Please do remember all these things. So we should sort out. Sort out should be used. That is verb base form. So sort out, option number 3 should be your correct answer. Next question. Yes, themselves. She never listens. It happens, Ankit. BD. Dan needed help to get tight coat off him. Just get the sense of the sentence. Just get the sense of the sentence, what it is talking about. Dan needed help. Help in what? To get tight coat off him. What should be the correction here? Read the questions once again. Dan needed help to get the tight coat off him. Yes, read off. Yes. What should be the correction? Of him. See, Dan needed help. Verb second form. The sentence has been given in simple past tense. Dan needed help. For what? To get the tight coat. The coat that he was wearing was very tight. So to get that coat off him, he needed help. So to get that coat off him, he needed help. So here the correct sense should be of OFF off. OFF off, as you all know, we use for separation. Separation. So since the coat was very tight, he needed help to get that coat off him. Okay? To get separated from it. To get rid of it, you can say. So the correction should be in part D. OFF off preposition should be used in place of OF. Okay, is this clear? Rid of, you can say. Yes. To get tight coat off him. To remove that coat. This is the sense. Next question. The question starts here. Throw a rounder stone to create ripples in the water. B, D. D. You might have studied that some adjectives never come in superlative or comparative degree. They always take positive degree. Such are, you might have heard major, adventurous. You never say more adventurous, most adventurous, because all these words are already in extreme forms. Extreme, complete, full. All these adjectives never take superlative or comparative degree. All these adjectives exist in positive degree only. So such is the case of all your geometrical figures like square, rectangle, circle. You can say, we can never say this is more circular. This is circular only. They can make it more square. It's square only. Such is the case. So throw a rounder stone. Rounder stone. What is the sense of rounder stone? Just say round stone. What is a rounder stone? There is no such word that exists like a rounder stone. So you just simply use throw a round stone to create ripples in the water. Just throw a stone which is round. There is no sense of using rounder stone or roundest stone. Because since these all define somewhere the geometrical figures, so all these words, all these adjectives exist in positive degree only. Okay, unique, you can say unique, ideal, these are the cases. Important for your exams, very, very important. Several questions have been asked from such concepts. So option number D should be your correct answer. Since roundest is incorrect, more round is incorrect, more rounder is again incorrect. Throw a round stone to create ripples in the water, to create waves in the water. So option number D should be your correct answer. Next question. Ripples, waves, ripples. When you throw stone in the water, still water, it creates ripples, circular thing. Waves, you can say. The postman delivers the letters through hand, door to door. To answer everyone. Bye. Okay, D part. Okay. The postman delivers the letters through hand, door to door. The postman delivers the letter by hand. It's by hand. What is the context of through? Through, say, when one thing passes through another. This becomes the case of through. This becomes the case of through. As I have told you earlier, that like the metro train runs through the tunnel. So whenever there is a medium and through that medium some other thing passes through, this becomes the case of through. Through the tunnel, you can say. So in place of through, use by. The postman delivers the letter by hand, door to door. Option number D should be your correct answer. Next question. Runs should be the question. With gives the sense of togetherness. So we can't use Mahesh. With can't be used. It's by hand. Stole. She was the thief who steal the purse in the bus. So as I have checked the sentence, she is my subject, was given is verb second form, which is in simple past. Since the question given is in simple past tense, so the verbs related to simple past tense should be used. Steal, as I know, is verb first form, which is related to simple present tense. Since the question given is in simple past tense, use verb second form steal, stole and stolen should be used. So verb second form is stole, use stole in place of steal. Okay, na? So the correction should be in part C, stole the purse. Next question. Sticky finger, kleptomanic person. Everybody stared when me entered the drawing room. Okay. What should be used? Subjective case should be used. Everybody stared. Stared is to gaze at someone. Look, continuously look at somebody. So everybody stared when I entered. I need a subjective case here. Since this is my verb, this is my object, so I need a subject here. The subjective case of me is I, as you all know. So use subjective case, that is I in place of me. So option number A should be your correct answer. Next question. Stalk is to follow someone, to notice, to observe somebody's action. That is to follow someone, is to stalk. Stare is to continuously look at someone. If I am staring at you, means I am gazing at you. I am looking continuously at you. And I am stalking, I am following you in all your work. I am following you. That is the sense of stalk. Daniel sat on his new bike and went a far ride. वो टाइपिंग एरर है क्या? Let's check. See. Daniel sat on his new bike and went for. No, it's not a typing error. This was the error given in the exam. So was the basic question. So Daniel sat on his new bike and went for a ride. He went for a ride. So this should be your correction. Option number C is your correct answer. It's not a typing mistake. Next question. For a ride, yes. These experiments had been going on since several months. Since several months. Very basic concept, multiple times been asked in the exams. As you all know, the difference between these two prepositions, for and since. For we use for particular duration of time, and since we use for fixed time. Like for example, for months, for weeks, for years, like it's being denoting some period of time. And since is used for fixed time, like since 2001, since January, since Wednesday, likewise. So these experiments had been going on since several months. Since, as you all can see, several months denotes a period of time, na? It's a tenure, it's a period of time. So use for in place of since, for several months. Option number D should be your correct answer. Next question. Approach, yes, you can say approach. Approach is again tenure, duration. Every Saturday your mother prepares a pudding, isn't she? Definitely it will, Ankit, don't worry. A, D, no error. There is an error. Every Saturday your mother prepares a pudding, isn't she? Check the tense of the sentence. What tense is being given. Yes, doesn't she? So the correct tense is simple present tense, okay? The helping verb that we use for simple present tense is do and does. It's not is. Is and are used for continuous tense, okay? So is, do and does are the helping verbs that we use for simple present tense. And since the sentence is given in simple present tense, the helping verb that will be used should be doesn't she, as my subject is singular. So use doesn't she. Doesn't she. This should be your correction. The correction is in part A. Is this clear? Doesn't she. Why we cannot use does not, ma'am? Because while solving the questions of question tag, you need to remember two things. Since the sentence is affirmative or positive sentence, my question tag should be negative. This is the first thing. Second thing, the helping verb that should be used in the sentence should be used in your question tag. So here helping verb should be do or does. That's why I'm going for doesn't she. Third thing, I always use abbreviated form in question tags, not the full form. You always say doesn't she. You always say can't she. इस तरह से you will continue. Didn't she? You never use did not she, does not she, do not she. Usage is incorrect. There are three rules that you need to remember while solving the question based on question tag. The first thing is, if the sentence is affirmative, your question tag will be negative. The second thing is, the helping verb of the question should be used in your question tag part. So here in our question, since the question is in simple present tense, the helping verb that should be used should be do or does. The third thing is, it's abbreviated form, not the full form. Doesn't she, didn't she, likewise. Okay. Yes. So these are the short form, abbreviated form. Next question. Do answer everyone. The people living in coastal areas were evacuated by time. By time. On I guess, okay. The people living in the coastal areas were evacuated. Evacuated is giving the sense like they were taken somewhere else, since there was a situation of floods or likewise. So the people living in coastal areas were evacuated by time. By time is giving me duration of some time. It's not duration. It's like the people who were living in coastal areas were evacuated from that place within time. Yeah, on time. You can use within time. This is also correct. On time is also correct. Both prepositions will go. So correction should be in part C. Use in time, within time, or on time. Both will go. With time is not correct. With time gives the sense of together with time. It's not the sense of together with time. It's on appropriate time. The people living in coastal areas were evacuated from that place at appropriate time. So it's like they were saying evacuate the people at 8 p.m. So all the people living in coastal areas were evacuated by this time. So we had evacuated all these people living in coastal areas on time, samay par. This is the sense. So option number C is my correct answer. Next question. Do answer everyone. During the 17th century, there were great developments at the sphere of knowledge. During the 17th century, there were great developments. Where were the great development? Development in. There were developments in the sphere of knowledge. So use in place of at. So development in, growth in, likewise we use the prepositions now. So development in the spheres of knowledge. Correction should be in part D. Next question. It's okay, Sandhya. No worries. You are studying, you are getting my concept, whatever I'm explaining, you are getting it. That all is sufficient for me. I never go on numbers. I always go on quality. Whatever I am delivering, you are getting it. That all is sufficient for me. Where किसके लिए? During the 7th century, there were great developments. As I have already told you, there takes both plural as well as singular verb. You can use were, you can use was. Both the verbs can be used depending on the type of noun being used further. Here in my question, developments was used. So here for this developments, I have used were. If development singular form was used, so I will be using was here. So you're asking na ki were has been used for developments, which is plural in form here. Okay. Is this clear? You can use both verb forms, singular as well as plural with there, whenever there is your subject. It will depend whatever the noun is being used further. Here in our question, developments is used, which is plural in form. So use were. If in place of developments they have given us development, so use was. Both cases can be used with there. Okay. Next question. Okay. It happens. The gentleman had a suitcase full with wigs, ornaments and dresses. No, it's not repeated. Full of. See, the gentleman had a suitcase full of. You use full of and filled with. These two are the cases. Filled with and full of. Full of giving sense of teamed. It was completely full of, teamed or saturated, you can say. So he had a suitcase which was full of or filled with wigs, ornaments and dresses. So use full of. Option number A is your correction. Next question. Filled with, full of. You might have solved it earlier in some mocks or other things. You should tell these children to complete their projects themselves. I have discussed this concept lately in this session only. In the beginning questions, I had revised you the same concept. We have revised it now. So you should tell these children to complete their projects himself. Himself we have used for children now, and children are plural in form. So the case that should be used should also be in plural form. Use themselves in place of himself. themselves. Since I am taking this reflexive case for children which is plural in form, so use reflexive case which is plural in form. So you should tell these children to complete their projects themselves. Use plural form here. Yes, 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 yes. Himself nahi aayega. Why? Because himself is the case of he. Herself is the case of she. No? And here this himself has been used for children, which is plural in form. So plural in form, for that case you need to you need to use themselves in place of himself. So use themselves here. Option number D should be a correct answer. Ma'am, previous question please, है ना? Themselves. What's the doubt for sure? क्या doubt है? What's the doubt here? The gentleman has a suitcase. Why going for that thing? Somewhere it's denoting past related thing, na? It's okay. If I need to bring this sentence in present tense, so the gentleman has, and gentleman means it is plural in form, so that should be have. So why changing? But why changing narrator's point of view? Never change narrator's point of view. The narrator is saying the sentence has been given in past and take it in past tense, na? So the gentleman had, that is okay. For the past related things, had is used for singular as well as plural subjects, na? So the gentleman had, that is okay. A suitcase full with wigs, ornaments and dresses. That is also correct, yes. No need of changing it. Related to past related thing, na? Why changing author's narrative? Never change it. We can only pick error या फिर grammar related things. You can never change narrator's point of view. Okay? Is this clear? Okay, next question. If narrator is telling me the sentence should be in past tense, so it should be in past tense. The best that I can do is to find grammatical error in it. I can't change narrator's perspective. Okay, answer. D. Open your books at page 10. Open your books at page 10. Means start, we are going to start our lesson with page 10. What's the error? On page 10 nahi. Open your books at page 10. So exactly while you're opening the book, you should open with page 10. This is the sense. So that is correct, completely correct sentence, no grammatical error. Open your books at page 10. Once SSC had asked this question by giving 10th in place of 10. So this was the error once. This question has been asked multiple times in 2-3 shifts. In one shift, they have changed 10th in place of 10. In one shift, they have given the completely correct sentence. So open your page at page 10. Page 10. This is my noun. Just open the book. And we are going to start with page 10. This is the context. So no error. The sentence is completely correct. Okay? Okay. Don't change answer. Don't answer. Copy paste nahi. Don't do copy paste. Good evening everyone. Good evening. A misunderstanding has crept between he and his sister. Yes, Deepak, since it's an English channel, so the complete explanation will be in English only. No, tenth is rank. Rank means adjective. 10th person, adjective. A misunderstanding has crept between takes objective cases with it. Use him in place of he. So the correction should be a misunderstanding has crept between him and his sister. Use him in place of he. Option number B should be a correct answer. Next question. ही की जगह है यस ये मैम कल क्लास में भी which one craft see craft here is giving sense of something that has come slowly and silently. No one was aware of that thing. That is craft. Something that has come very slowly without any, without being coming into someone's notice. That is giving the sense of craft. So, such is the sense of craft in this sentence. Okay. So, scarcely had he took the medicine when his headache was gone. So, as we all know, take, took and taken are the verb forms of take. So here with had we are going to use verb third form which should be taken. Scarcely had he taken the medicine. The correct pair for scarcely is when. What is the correct pair for no sooner? Please do answer everyone. What's the correct pair for no sooner? What's the correct pair for no sooner? Than. No sooner takes than. Hardly and scarcely take scarcely. Take conjunctional pair as when. Okay, do remember these things. So option C should be a correct answer. Next question. Barely, hardly, scarcely. When. Contented people seldom complained against their fate. Intakes inversion, definitely. Why so, Mahesh? So please do answer, everyone. ECA. Let's check the question. Contented people. Contented means satisfied. Contented people seldom complain. Since contented people is my subject, seldom is my adverb. So here I need to use verb. Against the fate is object. So this should be my verb part. Complaint and complaint, both these words are different. Complaint means verb, it is verb in form, and complaint is a noun. I need to use verb form here. So contented people seldom complain. Complain I need to use. So correction should be in part D. Your correct answer. Okay? Complaint? No. Complain in place of complaint. Next question. Okay, if you study hard, you surely got selected for this scholarship. I have made a complaint against you. So I have a complaint against you. These are not superfluous. सही है, it's correct. Seldom superfluous नहीं होगा, बहुत negative. What negative? You are saying complaint is negative, seldom is negative, so seldom should be avoided. No. Seldom is a negative adverb. This verb is a complaint. Complaint can be anything. It's not like a negative term. It's not like I seldom do not attain such functions. In such type of cases, we take the cases of superfluous sentences. So in such type of cases, I seldom attend. I do not should not be used. So here complaint is correct. Contented people contented people seldom complain against their fate. You complain against something. I made a complaint against you. So you are opposite to me. If I made a complaint against you means I am here, you are there, and now I and you both are in opposition. This gives the sense. So I have made a complaint against you. So now we both are in opposition. This gives such type of sense. Okay. The do not should be avoided here. Conditional sentence type 1. If you study hard, you surely got selected for scholarship. Condition plus simple present tense. The second clause should be in simple future tense, right? So if you study hard, you surely will get selected for this scholarship. Conditional sentence type 1, which says conditional, whatever the condition is given, condition takes simple present tense. The second clause will be in simple future. Simple present tense. The second clause should be in simple future tense. Simple future tense. So option number B is your correct answer. Next question. He said that he had forgot to lock the door before leaving. Surely, adverb of affirmation, and its position should be just before the verb which it qualifies. So here, you will surely get selected. This should be the thing. You will surely get selected. It will be used just before the verb which it qualifies. So here it is qualifying got, ya fir get. It will be used just before it. He said that he had forgotten should be used now. Had takes verb third form, so forgotten. Forgotten should be used, है ना? So option number C is your correct answer. Next question. If you share this among your friends, ma'am will take classes regularly. Yes, it is correct. Huh. It turned out to be the noisy park party anybody had ever attended. Isn't it giving me the sense of superlative keys? It turned out to be the noisy park party anybody had ever attended. So the party that we had attended was the noisiest one. We haven't attended such noisy party. So the party that we had attended was the noisiest one. So you need to use superlative case here. Noisy, noisy and noisiest. Use noisiest in place of noisiest, in place of noisy. Superlative case should be used. Option number B is my correct answer. Okay? Superlative case should be used. Next question. मैम फॉरगेट का एक बार बताया था, फॉरगेटन वो फॉरबिड वी माइट हैव डिस्कस विराट. फॉरगेट, फॉरगॉट, फॉरगेटन नहीं होता है. This story is quite interesting, but I have read much interesting stories than this. What should be the correction? B, A. This story is quite interesting. No doubt, the story that you are reading is quite interesting. But I have read much interesting stories than this. Than here is giving me sense of comparison degree. So comparative form should be, a comparative degree should be used. Use much more interesting stories than this. So much more interesting stories than this. It is comparing two different things now. So comparative case should be used. Much more interesting stories than this. So option number A is my correct answer. Giving me sense of comparative degree. Next question. These experiments had been going on since several months. Okay. These experiments had been going on for several months, as we had discussed. Since is used for fixed period of time, for is used for period of time. Since several months is a period of time, we need to use for in place of since. So use for in place of since. So correction should be in part D. And next question. So in place of 50 questions, is it okay that we solve 30 questions since time is over? Is it okay? This is your 30th question. This is your 31st question. Okay. Okay. So if you have remained calm, you could have saved the situation. If you have remained calm, you could have seen the situation. It is describing something that is the condition, unfulfilled condition, the hypothetical one, the imaginary one. If such things had happened, such things might not have happened. These are unfulfilled wishes, or the things that we say, the hypothetical things or imaginary things, such type of things. So if you have remained calm, you could have saved the situation. If something like that had happened, such type of situation could not have happened. Such is the sense. So use the correct tense for this sentence should be past tense. If you had remained calm, you could have saved the situation. Conditional sentence type 3. Type 3 is the case. So had in place of have. Option number D is my correct answer. ठीक है, yes. Type 3. Virat, in case of type 3 sentence, conditional sentence type 3, we use past tenses only. So condition plus past perfect, the second clause will go in could have, should have, would have, such type of modal verb cases. Okay, do remember that thing. आज इंग्लिश में बोलने का है क्या? ये सिंस it's SSC Railway English medium na, especially all the session that will go on this platform, the content, not only the content will be in English, the explanation, the delivery, the entire communication will also be in English. So somewhere it will help you in your spoken na, it will help you, ultimately it will help you only. Chalo, so shall we end the session? Okay, English medium, not English medium, Deepak. Okay, so is it? Shall we end the session? Okay, so we'll continue with more of question like this on this channel as well as on our English medium channel, that is SSC Coaching by Oliveboard. So for tomorrow 8:30 session you will get vocabulary on SSC Coaching by Oliveboard English medium, and 11 AM we'll do mocks. Okay, so as is our regular schedule. Okay, good Shrishti. Thank you so much Virat. France language, it's not France language, Mahesh, it's French. Okay, thank you so much for attending the session, everyone. Be regular in the session, please keep calm, please be regular in the session, keep revising all those things that I have told you earlier. All these things are very, very important. So be regular. We'll meet you soon. Thank you so much.